Have you ever heard of a miracle? A statue crying tears of blood, a man walking away from a car crash that should have been fatal, a child surviving a plane crash, the only one left alive, or water turning into wine right before people's eyes. Stories like these have been told for centuries, passed down from generation to generation. Some believe they're proof of a higher power, that divine forces intervene in our world. Others, they say it's nothing more than illusion, hoax, or pure coincidence. But here's the real question. Are these miracles real, or is there something else going on? A miracle is often described as an event that defies natural laws, something science just can't explain. Every religion has its own stories of miracles. Jesus walked on water, healed the blind, and raised the dead. Moses? He parted the Red Sea with just a wave of his hand. The prophet Muhammad is said to have split the moon. In Hinduism, gods performed supernatural feats. In Buddhism, monks have been seen levitating in deep meditation. All across history, these events have been described as proof of the divine. But what if there was another explanation? What if our minds were playing tricks on us? Let me tell you something strange. Psychologists say that our brains are wired to see patterns, even when there are none. It's called apophenia. Ever thought about an old friend, and just minutes later they call you? You might think, whoa, that's crazy, a miracle. But in reality, it's just coincidence. Your brain ignored the thousands of times you thought about someone and they didn't call. Then, there's something called the placebo effect. This one's wild. Imagine two groups of sick people. One gets real medicine, the other, just a sugar pill, but they're told it's a powerful drug. And guess what? Many of them actually get better, just because they believed they would. Our minds are more powerful than we realize. So let's break down some famous miracles and see if science has an answer. Let's start with the weeping statues. You've probably heard about them. Statues of religious figures shedding real tears, sometimes even blood. People travel thousands of miles just to see them. They cry, they pray, they believe they're witnessing something divine. But what does science say? In some cases, these statues were found to have tiny cracks. Moisture from the air seeps in, and when the temperature changes, it slowly drips out, looking like tears. Other times, the red liquid was actually bacteria reacting to humidity. No divine intervention, just nature doing its thing. Then there's something even more unbelievable. People surviving deadly accidents without a single scratch. A man falls from a skyscraper and walks away. A plane crashes and a child is the only survivor. A miracle, right? Doctors say, maybe not. Because in extreme danger, the body releases a massive surge of adrenaline. This can make people temporarily stronger and even block out pain. Some experts believe this rush of adrenaline could explain why some people survive impossible situations. So does this mean miracles don't exist? Not necessarily. Because here's something that science still struggles to explain: the power of belief itself. People who believe in miracles, they often experience real changes in their lives. Faith gives them strength, hope, the ability to push through pain, through suffering, through hardships, and that's something science can't measure. So at the end of the day, whether you believe in miracles or not, one thing is certain: faith moves people. Now I want to hear from you. Do you believe in miracles? Or do you think they're just science we don't understand yet? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into myths and misconceptions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, the next one is going to blow your mind.